Inside this cardboard box on the shelf is a journey into the past. Professor Anthony Stevens Arroyo wears a big smile, helping to add to this collection of Hispanic heritage in the Pocono Mountains with Amy Lizer at the Stroud Mansion.
Amy, I have more things for our collection.
This all began with what Stevens Arroyo believes is a way to foster a sense of belonging for Hispanics here in the Poconos.
They give roots to Latinos here in the Poconos to know that they're another generation. And there was a generation before them that gave them a ride. It's up to them to rebuild and build on those foundations for the generation that follows them.
The collection contains items, whether they're newspaper clippings or proclamations from the governor of Pennsylvania, pieces of the past that have cultural significance not only during Hispanic Heritage Month, but year-round and for years to come.
This is from 1979 in January.
Thanks to the collaboration with the Monroe County Historical Association, this collection of Hispanic heritage is poised to grow, just as is the local population of those who identify as Latinx, Spanish, Latin American, and more.
I mean, if you go down Main Street, Stroudsburg, look at all the wonderful different restaurants we have. Everything from Middle Eastern to Hispanic food. You know, we didn't have that 100 years ago. So it's just wonderful, and it really adds such a flavor to our community.
We have these restaurants with food from different countries. You know, Hispanics are very welcoming to their homes to celebrate. And when they celebrate, they include you.
Christina Luna now calls Monroe County home. Christina came to the United States from Spain and has found a community here with a shared language and a love for each other.
This is like a melting pot because there are people from many different countries that I would have never met otherwise.
According to Professor Stevens Arroyo, that melting pot began in the 1970s when Hispanics first moved to the Pocono Mountains in larger numbers. First for opportunity, jobs at the popular Pocono resorts. And now a second and third generation know this as their home, while still culturally tied to their ancestors' countries of origin.
These young people, they've never lived in those countries. So what they know about the cultures here today, and that's this cauldron, this stew pot, if you wish to call it that, where all the different little pieces savor the other one, and together they make a wonderful dish and meal that's going to keep the United States going, I think, for our next generation.
Bits of history from many cultures, all intertwined with this region's past, and now the present and future. Jim Hamill for the Pocono Television Network.